But a guy that is still quote there with Canelo in terms of negotiations is Sergey Kovalev. It is quite apparent that that name is what they are after. And from a bunch of reporting from Chris Mannix, which we're kind of going to breeze through in the last couple days, Mannix says Golden Boy has increased its offer to Sergey Kovalev in an effort to finalize a deal for Kovalev to defend his lightweight heavyweight title against Canelo Alvarez in September. And then he follows that up, and this was July 8th. He said, the offer to Kovalev is still underwhelming to Kovalev's team, per source. One option Kovalev's promoter, Main Events, would like to pursue a multi-fight agreement with DAZN. Then today, Chris Mannix reported, in an effort to find enough money to close a Canelo-Kovalev fight, Main Events has engaged Eddie Hearn in discussions on a multi-fight deal. Sources familiar with the discussions told Sports Illustrated. Hearn is interested and the two sides are exchanging proposals. I'm curious how Eddie Hearn is now involved in these negotiations for a Canelo fight. And I bet Oscar just loves that. Also, sorry, hold on one second. Last tweet from Chris Mannix. For Main Events, securing a comeback fight or fights for Kovalev could swing the pot enough to come to agreement with Golden Boy on Canelo. Also, I think Chris Mannix later tweeted before the show just started that the baseline Kovalev's team is looking at is the $12 million that Daniel Jacobs received, which is, I think, completely fair of them to be asking maybe even for more than that, obviously. Maybe even $20 million. Like, they're asking for a lot, and I can see why. They have some leverage here, it seems. Rob, I'm just going to go to you first with your opinion on all of this, because I'm still sort of confused why we're still hearing Kovalev, Canelo. Like, I don't want this fight. Like, the more we talk about, the more I don't want it.
I don't know. I'm really intrigued by it personally.
I hate you.
You hate me? Oh, it's harsh. But very quick, let's just take us back to the 29th of June. Eddie Hearn, let me worry about Canelo and his next opponent, which doesn't involve you. Oscar, the petty has come back to bite your ass. Looks like Cousin Eddie's going to have to come in and save the day.
That turns me on. That really makes me horny.
So, interesting.
Oscar's somewhere like,
sometimes I feel discouraged.
It's okay, Oscar, man. It's okay, man.
Oh, man.
Shout out to Ramon in the super chat. Thank you, man. $1.
Thank you. And Leonard. Just Matt was talking when
I said Leonard's, right?
Yeah, you said it, but I didn't get to just say, appreciate it.
Okay.
But yeah, Kovalev, I'm intrigued by it. I know you're not so, but it's. I know people say, "Oh, he's picking him because of Dimitri Bivol threw his name in the hat today."
We're not talking about Dimitri Bivol. Raise your profile, man. Honestly,
I'm just saying. But that is he's not that known, but that is a much younger, hungrier fighter than Kovalev, which could be issues and probably why Canelo's looking more at Kovalev because he's coming to the end of his career. But I like it. I think it's, I don't know, what a ballsy move, 160-pounder going up 2 divisions to take on a champ. And it's not, a regular champ or anything like that. It's, a full-blown champ, but interesting that Eddie's involved and they're looking at signing, in a way, regarding Bivol, if they do sign Kovalev to a 3-fight deal, that makes more sense of Bivol being on DAZN and linked with DAZN and light heavyweight. There's suddenly another champion there because it was like Beterbiev went the other way as soon as Bivol came.
Now I can see why Eddie Hearn's involved.
Yeah,
because Eddie Hearn was involved in the Bivol negotiations, from what I remember.
He's got Bivol.
Yeah, but not he doesn't have it. It's co-promoted. With main events.
Yeah.
So that's why. Okay, now I see why. I totally forgot Bivol was on DAZN. I keep thinking it was on ESPN.
I thought, was it Joe Smith Jr., right?
Yep. No, I makes all sense now. I can see why Eddie Hearn's involved. I can see what fights they're trying to sort of line up for Kovalev post Canelo on DAZN. I would assume probably a tune-up or two, and then Bivol is the big fight and sort of like a 4-fight, 5-fight deal with DAZN is probably what they're looking at. And we have known for a while now that Main Events has been looking for a deal. Even if it's a small deal, they're looking for a streaming deal, for a network deal, something to survive on. I forget who posted an article maybe a few months ago. Maybe it was like Jake Donovan, someone like that posted.
Was it NBC they were trying to?
Well, obviously the NBC deal fell through last year, right? And then they've been linked with ESPN for like in a sense. We know a lot of their fighters are on ESPN fighting. A couple on DAZN. I wouldn't be surprised if they try to leverage a Kovalev deal with a Main Events deal, something like that. They have to. In this day and age, you need a streaming or network deal to survive in this marketplace. But digressing from that, I'm still of the mindset Canelo doesn't fight just because that was my first preliminary prediction, so I'm sticking to it. He doesn't fight in September. We get Munguia, guys. Sorry, because that's how boxing is. I'm being a pessimist. And Kovalev stays on ESPN. However, they are definitely going after Kovalev heavily and with serious offers. And it seems like Main Events and Kovalev are serious about looking into a Canelo fight. When first it didn't seem like they were serious. So we are closer to a Canelo-Kovalev fight in September than ever before. And I hate that idea. God.
Wow.
How many Spence Mikey Garcias do we need to see, guys? How many Loma Rigos do we need to see?
I hear you, but yeah, fuck it, that'd be great. Legacy fight. Like I said, I don't think it's not about bouts anymore. Maybe moving up and claiming titles at higher weight divisions is, he's kind of been there and done that middleweight division. It's just interesting, a while back he was like all of the bouts. It's all about all of the bouts, and he's not called out Andrade to unify.
Every fighter says that shit, man. That's anybody that says they're all about the belts they're fucking lying to themselves and lying to you.